Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for Super Sons Fortress of Attitude, to which in this comic review I'll be reviewing the Robin 2021 annual. And as you can see here, we have one of our favourite Super Sons back, and that is Damian Wayne. We have of course got a bit of a story here linking to Respawn and Ravager. And last but not least, something connecting to Ra's al Ghul. And we can't forget Flatline there. So jumping into first things first. Do any of these covers connect to something that's happening inside of the story? Sure enough, they do. And I give the first cover on the left there a 7 out of 10. And the one on the right also a 7 out of 10. I'll now use the variant cover, which is the one on the right hand side, to show some of the internal art, to which we'll get to see some of the beginning, middle and the end. Now starting off with some of the art around the beginning, and as we can see here, our favourite Super Son is back as he's getting out of the water. And an absolutely great picture here. Probably one of the best in this. I'll now jump towards the middle. And this is the story that centers around Flatline, but still written by Joshua Williamson. Now just jumping to some random places to which we get a bit of a profile of some of the characters that are participating in the tournament. And last but not least, starting to move towards the end. And finally the last page. For the internal art in this story, I really enjoyed it, that I ended up giving it an 8 out of 10, and it really worked and shined in what Joshua Williamson was doing, in also putting a bit of a spotlight in some of the characters that are presently in this Robin run. Now jumping into the story review, or the main story, of course this takes place between Robin issue 5 and issue 6, as that comic reference was brought up in this particular annual, and really great job in that, Joshua Williamson, along with the editor. In regards to the time, we got the Before Dawn. Also weeks ago, and one other thing that I really need to improve on my writing on. Moving into the locations in the story, which really stood out. Of course, we had Lazarus Island. We also had Moscow, Russia, which connected to Flatline. We also had Japan. To which Bloodline traveled to. And we also had Bloodhaven appear. With the cast of characters, we had the League of Shadows, of course, Robin, Alfred, Flatline, Lord Deathman, Mother Soul, Black Swan XXL, Drenched, Ravager, Respawn, the League of Lazarus themselves, Hawk, Ra's al Ghul, and last but not least, Talia al Ghul also made their appearance in this, which was really good. One good thing about this particular annual is that we got to see Damian Wayne learn a little bit more about his opponents, which was really fun, really enjoyable, as well as learning what he could of certain participants, which was also shown roughly about the middle of the book, to which Damien Wayne through a transmitter of sorts that connected to the main back computer, as he was able to pull up all the participants that are actually participating in the Lazarus tournament. For this story rating, I gave it an 8 out of 10. So until then, we'll see you again at Super Sun's Fortress of Attitude.